Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Julia, and I have decided to record my journey of making a game in Unity and share it with you. And before we start, just a quick note. It's not a Unity tutorial because I'm still a beginner, and I think my solution might not always be the best or more effective. But I will do my best to show you everything in detail, and maybe we can learn together along the way. So let's get started. Like a template, I create an UPR project in Unity, and we are going to remove this README. We don't need it anymore, and we will just clean a little bit our structure here. So input, great. And like first thing, we are going to create a terrain. Oh, I have a huge one, so I'm going to make it much more smaller. I think 200 is more than enough for us. And also just a little note about the terrain or about the concept. Um, we are going to make a few different scenes which will be more um, effective for our PC and for our video cards. Um, so we will not use just this small terrain, but this going to be just like a starting scene or something like this. Some first tutorial for the players. So it's going to be some village, and we could make it rain for now. So let's change it. So 200 for 200 is quite enough for us. And I will just put some. Yeah, actually, before we start to create our terrain, let's import a few packages, few assets. So go to the package manager, and here just put the terrain. Yeah, in Unity registry. Yeah. So terrain tool, I really recommend to install it. It has some useful features. And yeah, also we are going to install this terrain sample asset pack. You could find it just by the name in Unity Asset Store, or as I did, just click this download button. So open in Unity, and import to my project. You maybe will have to um, you maybe will have a download button here, but I already downloaded to my PC, so I will just import it. It will take a few seconds. Yes, we will install or upgrade another dependencies. Again, it will take a few more seconds. And we will um, import everything. Perfect. So also what we will need, we will need to install this skybox asset. Perfect. And the last thing which we will need today is one more asset. And actually, as I said before, it's not a tutorial, so I will use also paid asset. For example, for this scene, I will use this modular village from HiveMind. Uh, but if you, if in some case you would like to do something similar, you could use free asset on Unity Store, or I could recommend to use a Sketchfab, where you could just filter here some thing which you're interested are, for example, this furniture and home, and just you should pick a right license. For example, this free standard, or this CC0 license, or CC BY, where we should credit an author of the model and just filter it. So let's look at it. For example, if in the right corner you could find this sign, it means that you could download it, and it's free. I could say you should not pay for it, but you should credit an author. So let's look closer. For example, if I will check it. So you have this 3D model, and let's treat. So type of license is the attribution. So you will need to credit an author. And here, if you will just click download 3D model, you should choose right format. For Unity, one of the best format is FBX, or you also could use this GLTF. But when I use GLTF, I should um, convert it. I should convert it in Blender to FBX again. But in Unity's asset store, there is some free converters from GLTF, I'm sorry, to FBX, but I did it through Blender. So if this model has FBX, it's just perfect. So you will download it, and if you will use it in commercial purpose, I mean, like if you would like to sell or to publish your video game or your project later, so here you will just copy credits, and credit your you should credit an author of this model in your game or in YouTube video, for example, as well. Okay, and there is really a huge amount of these free 3D models here. This one means that you could find it on a store, so you should pay for it. But as I said before, it's really a lot of free things here to find. It's really very, very useful thing. Just don't forget to credit and after of the uh, model. Okay, so but I will use this modular village asset, which I'm going to open in Unity. It will take few more minutes. Okay, we have it, and before we start to create our terrain, just few more updates here. I just changed my um, high DPR version of pipeline to UPR for this asset. For sure, if you will not use it, you don't need it, but I should. Okay, let's check if it works. Art, I just interested in a prefab. Great, it looks like it works. I'm checking material. Okay, it works as well. And also let's clean a little bit our asset folder again. So I will create a folder imported assets, and I will put here all my important important also all my imported assets. Okay, so it's some automatic generated folder. I'll just put it right now in the settings, and for now I will just create terrain where I will put my terrain, and here village settings. This is settings of lightning for my imported asset. I will just put it right now in the settings. Okay, so looks rather clean, and let's go and create a little bit our terrain. So uh, I'm not going to raise or lower terrain right now, but I know that a lot of people start with it. I will go. I will go first with the texture. Great. So here in the layer palette, we should add a new layer, which will be like a default layer for our scene. So I will go to this grass terrain. I'll choose it and perfect. Um, if you will click on this layer and here look at the layer properties, let's make it just a little bit more bigger. So now it looks better. Make brush size looks good. Oh, okay, and yeah, one more thing. I would like to change my skybox immediately. I will change it through the this lighting. If you don't have this tab here, just window and uh, rendering lighting, and you will get it as well. So go to environment, and for skybox, okay, I will not choose it from here because I have a lot of materials. I will choose it from this imported. I don't know what happened. Imported skybox. So, oh, this looks romantic. let's let's have a look how it. Uh, this one? No. Which one I should use? This one maybe? Oh yeah, you could put it here as well. How it looks. Oh, it's like from space. Ooh, cool. But we will not use it now. In this scene at least. So what else? Oh, this looks good, rather neutral. I just play a little bit with some um, lighting things here. uh, just trying to make it more bright, more, but I don't know how. So the first problem doesn't matter. I will just try to increase it, and I will try to generate light, and maybe it will help. Mm, yeah, super. So just a little bit. Okay, and now to let's return to our terrain. So, if I would like to add here, for example, just another texture of our terrain, which will be, for example, this mud, because our starting location will be a small village, and instead of roads, we will have we will have a mud. Okay, perfect. I'll just correct brush size and brush uh, strain. Here you could choose a different kind of brushes. Yeah, I'll change. Mm, I don't know. Actually, it doesn't matter. Just a brush format. Okay, so where I'm going to put my starting location. So I think it will be somewhere in the middle because we will change our terrain, make it higher a little bit. So let's look. Oh, it's just a perfect map. And it has a good tiling setting, so 8 to 8, so I'm pretty satisfied with it. Okay, and once again, it's just like a our first settings, our first creation of the terrain. In the future, we will change it 1 million times. But to start with something, I think it's okay. So we have a lot of mud here. Blah. Uh, I'm going to add another layer. So this one, for example, and just like to make some road here. Yeah. So here Uh, I don't want this, so maybe just like this something. Okay, so let's a little bit erase our terrain. Again, you could choose here different kind of brushes. I'm going to erase edges of a terrain just to make some effect that this is a complete scene for our player. Okay. Mm, Something interesting is here, which I don't want. To oh, some problem. To decrease this terrain height, you should uh, click on straw. You should click on Control plus left click of mouse. Okay, for now it's okay. Then we could uh, change it or improve it. And let's also paint some texture for our mountain. Mm-hmm. And again, we will change this to 10 to 10, for example. Okay. And another layer. This one looks good. So again, 10 to 10. Just will increase brush. Okay. Oh, decrease brush size, but you understand me. And once again, it's just the first slightly touches of preparing of our terrain just to start with something. So we'll change everything a lot of times. Okay. Should I add something else? Not really sure. Maybe just some this moss to our grass a little bit, just for some. mm, a little bit moss for our mat. Okay. Normally, you could put also here from terrain settings tree and a grass, but I will do it later. First of all, I would like to put here some prefabs of the scene, and then I will finish it with the trees and with the grass. So I let's look at it. So I think okay. Uh, Here will be enter to our village, for example. So where I would like to start. Actually, it doesn't matter. Just thinking of it. Okay. For example, I will start with the here. Um, I'm going to create an empty object in our hierarchy and name it environment. And here I will add every prefab in my scene um, just to make our hierarchy clean. Next part of creating of the environment will take a lot of time, and I will just decrease speed of my video. Let's go. So, that takes me approximately 10 hours and one bottle of wine. But I think we have a pretty nice scene for beginning, for first tutorial for our player, and just few more things which I would like to show you. First of all, I didn't finish just with one asset with environment. Uh, I also use these two assets also from Hive Mind. So this bandit village and then this medieval town. I'm really crazy about environment, so I like it very much. And also I use this pretty pretty simple water shader. You should, or you shouldn't for sure, but you could. You could just install it, and then if you would like to use it, you will just put it assets. I think, yeah, great. So they have a prefab here, and if you would like to make some water like this, you could just put it on a scene. Um, correct correct its how big would you like to have it. Whoop. um that's all. Okay. uh Also what I use here is um splines. Yeah. To work with the splines, you should go to Unity registry and install spline package. Yep. So just install it, and then uh, if you would like to draw to to make some nice fence as I did, you should just press this button, create a spline, 222. If you would like to finish here, just press escape, and then you will have your new spline in your hierarchy. And to instantiate here some prefab of a fence or something what you would like to make. So just no. So just also no worries. So just add a component, and as a component I would like to add yeah, this spline instantiate. Perfect. So and here items to instantiate, I will just add here my prefab which I would like to use, for example this one, and voila. You also could play with it a little bit. For example, here, this position of set, it will change some details or rotation. You could make it as you wish. So just play with it as you want. Okay. So, and actually, I think that's all what I would like to show you for this video. So, I think in the next video we will implement our player in a scene. So, press the subscribe button, and we'll see each other in the next video. Have a nice day.